Thank you for tuning in to Ms. Trudy's classroom. In today's lesson, we're going to create a checklist for parents. The parent will have a checklist that will help them as they start the new school year. Okay, have you got your pencil and paper to start jotting down the list? Number 1, the vaccination record. Is your child's vaccination record current? It's real important that your child get all the appropriate vaccinations. As you well know, children are always getting sick in school. And if you can imagine a school that has anywhere from 500 to 1,000 children, someone is going to be sick at one time or another. Therefore, to protect your child from serious illness, please have your child's vaccination record current. Number 2, an eye exam. You must be wondering, why does Miss Trudy want me to go take my child to have an eye exam? An eye exam is a preventive measure. You as a parent will know if your child's vision is fine or if your child needs some type of vision help. Many times children come to school and they have vision problems that have gone undetected for a long time sometimes. And this vision problem affects all academic areas: reading, writing, science, social studies, math. And this happens many times to students that are very bright and you don't know why they have low grades. Or there's a child that's just starting to read. That child needs to see the letters clearly. And if for some reason they're not able to see the letters clearly, it will cause some type of reading problem. Okay, item number 3, a field trip. A field trip is recommended for these kinds of students. Number 1, a student that's going to school for the first time, a student that's transferring in from a different school, or a student that has special circumstances. Now, what does special circumstances mean? Let me give you a few ideas. For example, a child that has had some serious illness during the summer, a child that has had someone very close to them recently pass away, a child that is missing their parent, let's say that they're in Iraq or in Afghanistan, and also a child that has some kind of special need. All of these children should go on a field trip with their parent about a week before school starts. That's a golden opportunity to help your child because they are going to feel stress. They are going to be unsure of themselves. So we want to alleviate that as much as possible and help the child have a successful entry into the school. When you go in this field trip with your child, you'll hopefully meet the principal. You'll know where the cafeteria is, where the music room is, where PE is, where the playground is. Hopefully you'll meet the nurse. And if you're really lucky, and you might find the teacher in the classroom. That would be a golden opportunity to introduce yourself and introduce your child to discuss anything that will affect the child in the classroom. In addition to that, you might discuss how the child responds to adults, what reward systems you have at home that you found to be successful with your child. and also how your child communicates with other children. All of these things are golden nuggets that will help your teacher understand your child in a positive way. So a field trip may be in order for you, and try to do this about a week before school starts if possible. All right, let's go on to the next item in our agenda. How about the child's sleep schedule? And you might be wondering, why are we talking about my child's sleep schedule? Well, let's put ourselves in the child's place. For the last 2, maybe 3 months, they've had a wonderful time going to bed late, getting up late, and just enjoying themselves. That is all part of having fun in the summer. But as we are getting ready to go back to school, we need to modify and adjust that sleep schedule. It's going to benefit the child and it's going to benefit you. Let's start with you first. It's going to benefit you because as a parent, you have many things going on in the morning. You have breakfast to get ready. You have to get yourself ready for work. You have to get the child up, get their clothes ready, have their backpacks ready. All of this is a very stressful time for you within a very short time to do all of these things. So if your child is already in a routine of getting up early and has their routine of things to do in the morning, you will be much better off. And let's look at it from a child's point of view. If a child goes to bed early and gets up early, 7 to 10 days before school starts, they will be adjusting their bodies to the new schedule. In addition to adjusting their bodies to the new schedule, research has shown that children between the ages of 4 to 18 require 8 to 12 hours of sleep every night. Research has shown that if a child does not have this required sleep, they are considered sleep deprived and cannot learn in an academic setting. Therefore, be looking at your sleep schedule for your child. How can I modify it so that I can help my child to get ready to school? Now, we are done with the checklist for you. Now, let's talk one moment about 2 thought-provoking questions. Number 1, do you have a designated place for your child to do homework? Number 2, have you designated a golden hour in which they must do homework? At what hour each night are they going to do the homework? At what hour at each night am I going to check their homework if they did it at school? That is important because you are setting yourself up and your child for a routine that they will have for the next 9 months. So parents, be thinking about these questions. All right. Have a great day.